Every man dreams of building his own kingdom. At the core, that's what we must. At our core, that's something we all deeply desire. We all deeply desire that kind of freedom. We all deeply desire that kind of power. We all deeply desire the status because that's what we're built for. We all desire deep down in our hearts greatness. A lot of people are so caught up in their limiting beliefs, in the way they have been raised, in the way the system has implanted these slave mentalities into them, that they just won't accept it, won't admit it, because it's way easier to simply just give up. It's way easier to give up. It's way easier to just say, that's impossible, that's childish. I can't do that, nobody can. But that's the thing. You can't do that if you don't believe you can. Because if you believe you can, you're going to try. If you do not believe you can, you're not even going to try. And then there's just no chance. So this is what I want you to understand. I want you to understand that to actually achieve something, you need to believe it to be real. Not in the present moment, but in the future. You need to be able to feel your vision, feel it viscerally, in order to make it into reality and start showing yourself that you are able to take raw action towards it, even if you don't know everything about it, even if you think that it's way beyond you, even if it feels very difficult at the beginning. It's going to get easier. The more you practice, the more you try those daily actions to make that dream come true, it's going to get easier and easier. And the moment will come when you actually start feeling way more real that dream, when you actually start feeling like you can achieve it. And that's the thing. That's what I want for you. I want for you to shatter your limiting beliefs. I want you to stop thinking that you can't and start doing. Find a goal, find something that you want, or at least run away from the things you don't want. Make a chart, make a course towards it. Figure out what are the daily actions you need to take in order to become the person you want to become, to achieve the things you want to achieve, and stick to them. Get into affirmations. I know it sounds corny, I know there's a lot of new age type of stuff, spirituality that sounds very woo-woo stuff and that kind of stuff. But this does works. A lot of people don't realize that the power of your mind, the power of your unconscious mind is way more greater than your conscious mind. And in order to tap into it, you need to be able to suggest your unconscious mind. To suggest it, you can use a powerful tool, which is affirmations. You can also use another powerful tool, which is meditation, which is even more powerful and has a lot of other benefits and a lot of other things. But let's not get too deep into that. Just make sure you are doing your 3 core daily habits. Self-improvement, holistic habits. Reading for the mind, meditating for the spirit, working out for the body. If you build such a a strong foundation for yourself, you are going to be able to tackle any kind of problems in your life, and you're going to be able to strive towards greatness. You're going to be able to start developing a skill that you can monetize, that you can master and become great at it. You're going to start developing perhaps a business that you want to turn into something that allows you to help people, to create value into the world, and to have the money and the resources to create freedom for yourself, for your family, to have options. Make sure you're doing the self-improvement habits. Make sure you are building your timetable. If you need help with that, get into my server. There's a lot of people there who are willing to help you. I'm going to start helping you in there. If you need even more help, well, I don't know if by now I still have any spots left on my mentoring, on my one-on-one coaching sessions, a mentoring program. But if I do, just make sure to grab one. I'll help you out in there. I'll keep you accountable, and I'll teach you exactly step by step how to do all these things. But I'm going to try to teach you that in this channel. I'm going to try to help you out through all the pitfalls of self-improvement, and I'm going to give you an actual purpose to shoot for. I want you to have this purpose. I want you to build a new civilization with me, I want children of Western civilization populating the earth long after I'm gone, because I want this civilization somehow to survive, because it's declining right now, it's destroying itself, and it's natural, it's normal. Are the cycles of civilizations. They just decline with time and disintegrate. I'm making sure this one is successful enough to reproduce itself. I'm not talking about an exact copy, I'm talking about an improvement, an evolution. Something that might even last longer, or something that might even be greater somehow, some way. And this is what I'm building here. I know the idea of buying a ship and the freedom and all that sounds really sexy, and it is. It is. I'm not going to lie. I do want that, and I'm striving for that. I'm gathering the resources. You can donate if you want. Join my Discord, talk to me. I'll drop you the link. There's a lot of stuff we can do, man. And it's going to be great. And we're building something wonderful here. I see so many people improving. I see so many people actually happy and excited about this journey. And I want to create a true movement that becomes a real tribe, that becomes a real community, a band of brothers, building something together, exploring the frontiers. You might have this idea that everything has been explored already and nothing new can be done. But that's because you don't understand how chaos and order interact. Chaos is not entirely bad. It's a renovating force when order becomes stale and suffocating. Chaos comes in to bring its creative power by destroying what was once order and turning it into the unknown. When it becomes the unknown, we men can come in and instill new order. We can start building something there. Our civilization is collapsing. Chaos is setting in, and it's only going to get worse with time. That's why I want to get us ready for that. I want to start building a parallel society. I want to start building our own culture. This is the moment. So join now. Let's start working. Let's start doing self-improvement. Let's start training for what is coming. Let's start gathering the resources. Let's buy a ship. Let's start training together. Let's start building culture together. Read Bronze Age Mindset. It's a really good book. I do recommend it to you. If you are starting into self-improvement also, I would recommend you to start with Atomic Habits. It's going to give you a lot of good tips, and it's going to remind you what I just told you here about identity shifting, about the importance. He starts with the habits, but he, at the end of the book, accepts the importance of changing your identity. And your identity is nothing but the beliefs you have about yourself. I believe, for example, I'm a disciplined person. I haven't always believed that. I started believing that almost like 2 or 3 years ago when I started my self-improvement journey, and I started proving myself I was a disciplined person. But you can achieve a lot faster what I have if you change directly your own perception about yourself, the beliefs you hold about yourself. So do that. I'll see you inside, brother. And remember, duty, honor, and pride.